Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your December 2025 full moon reading for you. It's also a supermoon, so that's exciting. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's linked in the description box below, and I look forward to reading for you. So now let's see what the tarot has to say. And she has already started. She's super chatty here. So we have the Three of Cups at the heart of it all, which is beautiful. We have the Hermit. We have the Five of Pentacles, angels, and spirit guides. Show me clearly. We have the Seven of Wands. I like that energy leaving. That's really, really nice. We have the Universe, which I think is awesome. Angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. I love this for you. You're showing up really quite spectacularly here. It brings us then to the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. All right. I love it. I love it. This is beautiful. So, you know, if you've been here, if you're an original, you know that whenever I have the King and the Queen from the same deck, from the same suit, it's a love connection, you know, soulmate connection. So this is a big deal. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to be meeting your soulmate, though you very well could be, or you could be strengthening the ties that you have between you and your soulmate. What this does show is that there is a building of something more. So if you're looking to build a family, if you're looking to build a business, there is good energy for that building right here with the King and the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. Now, the King of Cups does come in the hopes and the fears. So there's some sort of apprehensive energy around the sacred masculine that is coming forward. So just being aware of that. Now, that can be being worked through here with the Seven of Wands moving into the past, but just kind of calling that out right here, right now, at the very beginning is going to be important for you, Taurus, because there's a sense here of like saying, this is what I want to build, this is what I'm going after, and not apologizing for it and not backing down. That's going to be really important. As long as you come from a place of love, kindness, do no harm, walk gently on this earth, then let yourself move forward in success and do not apologize for having ambition or wanting to be successful. That is going to be an important thing here. It moves you to the heart. This is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is love, it's connection, it's people building you up, it's people celebrating you, it's joy, it's beauty. It's like these are a few of my favorite things. Like, these are my favorite people. This is what I love in my life. This is what I'm filling my cup with. And I love that for you right at the center. So it can be people, it can be, you know, it can be something that you love doing, it can be crafting, it can be, you know, creative, it can be, you know, going for walks. It can be whatever it is that you love doing. This is at your heart during this full moon. This full moon, the supermoon, which is enhancing the full moon, is in Gemini, and it sparks this energy of transformation. You are dedicated towards transformation and towards what you love. Now, you can kind of go into ghost mode, meaning that you can become very introspective, very quiet, very like, I need to build this. Like, I need everybody to leave me alone and I need to build this now, or I need to work this out. I need to connect with this. So this is hermit energy here, which can bring like, you know, I'm just going to be a hermit. Everybody gets locked out of my little world and I'm going to connect, which seems at odds with the energy of the Three of Cups of like, let's connect with this, let's build this, let's grow this together. And so the hermit, it can bring, you know, that opposite energy, and the Gemini energy can have opposite energy because they're the twins, right? One wants to connect with people and the other's like, leave me alone. So just be aware of this during this time, that you can have that conflicting energy. What you're also going to see here is you can be having a problem with a Virgo. Time frame of Virgo is August 23rd to September 22nd. But you're also seeing yourself shed a skin. You're also seeing yourself needing to connect quietly, but also to connect outwardly and like socially with people and things. So being aware of that and knowing that that's going to be the bit of the challenge here. It's like, how do you turn inward and get what you need to get out of this emotional experience, or, you know, get the work done, move things forward type of thing, whether it's getting actual work done or emotional work done, and shedding an old skin, shedding an old way of doing things, illuminating the path forward. and not like just shut yourself up and cut yourself off from everything. So being aware of this during this time is going to be super important. Also the holiday season, right? We want to be connecting with people and be moving forward. It moves you to the Five of Pentacles at your root. Now, the Five of Pentacles is an interesting card. The Five of Pentacles is about, not having, this can be a poverty mentality. Now, this doesn't mean that at the root of you is poverty, but it can be for some who are listening, because this is a general reading. And I do apologize if I'm sounding a little bit too breathy or stuffed up. I do have a bit of a cold, which is making it hard to breathe through my nose. So just be aware of that. But here with the Five of Pentacles, there is the sense of like, if you have been through a hard time, at the root of you, you're not going to forget that hard time. Like that is a pivotal part of what has shaped you, what has created you, and how you are moving forward in what you want from your life and for your life. All right, that's not a bad thing. That's just part of the building stone that is you. So if that comes up during this time, because sometimes the holidays bring up wounds that we would rather forget, being aware of that and treating it with kindness, treating that emotion, treating that energy with kindness is going to be important. With the Five of Pentacles as well, it is also the sense of moving away from what you thought you should have been, how you thought you should move forward in wealth. When people sit there and say, oh, doctor, lawyer, this is what you should be, you might not want to be that. You might not want to fall into the conventional boxes of things. And now you're walking away from saying that is the only way of success. And you're starting to see success come to you in different ways. 5 is a freedom number. So it's a freedom from constraint when it comes to money or what you value as much as money. It comes through your lived experiences, but it also comes through an acceptance of yourself. And that's going to be at the root of you. It doesn't mean, quit your job, join the circus, go crazy. It means looking at things and looking at your energy and looking at what it is that you want. And then slowly and methodically, in that beautiful Taurian way, building what it is that you desire for yourself and not being afraid and not hiding away and not holding back from what it is that you want. Because you've spent your time fighting the demons, right? You've spent your time fighting and working and building and, being attacked emotionally. And it seems like at times, like it feels like physically because of all the emotional attack, like it just overwhelmed you. And this is going to be a time where you're moving away from saying, I have to stand guard 24/7, right? A 7 of Wands, I have to stand guard 7 days a week and fight and fight and fight. Here, there is a sense of, I will stand for what I believe in, most definitely. But I will not let this world tear me down, because you're moving now into your strength, which is the world opening up to you, which is the universe opening up to you, that deeper connection with the energy of existence, which people can laugh at and say, oh, that's not real. But I have a feeling if you're here, you kind of believe in that. And here, it is real. It is real the way that we connect with the earth around us, or the way we connect with people. The fact that emotions matter, feelings matter, connection matters. You're opening yourself up to what you truly want for you. And no longer do you feel tied to what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to be. It doesn't mean that we act uncivilly within this world, right? It means that we move forward with love and kindness, respect and care. And we know that this planet and these people, and animals, we are all sacred. And you're connecting with this ephemeral being, saying that my soul knows no limits and I can dance with the stars. Like, okay, well, that's a TV show. But like, I mean that not in a corny way. I mean that like when your spirit falls asleep at night, when you fall asleep at night, visualize yourself like roaming the universe, connecting with greater knowledge, greater wisdom, greater understanding. See what comes to you when you do that, when you wake up in the morning. See what dreams come to you, because you're moving to the Page of Cups. You're moving to this place of love, of healing. The Page of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Your strength is a major arcana card and one of the biggest major arcana cards. So what you're moving into in your strength is going to be this connection to the greater world, to this greater sense of what you want, to the greater energy of existence. And then you move to a page, which seems like downsizing, right? It seems like, oh, wow, I'm going small. I'm going into the student. But isn't that what we always want to be? The perpetual student, the person who always is learning, always is growing, and always is gaining an understanding, and always is opening up their world. It moves you out of emotional chaos. It moves you out of fear. It moves you out of doubt. And it brings you to a place where a blessing comes that you hadn't even expected would. And as that comes, there's a healing, and there's a peace, and there's a harmony, and there's an insight. Now, this is also water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So that comes forward here as well, a sense of opening to your heart and saying what it is that you love. You're being a student of your heart. You're kind of learning how to ask it. Where does it want to be? How does it want to move forward? You know, what is it that my emotions really desire? And as you do so, you move to the atmosphere of this time. You know, the advice too is move forward slowly, steadily, and determinedly, right? Move forward in that beautiful earth sign energy that you have, saying, I'm going after what I desire and what I want for myself. And it will be slow, because this is the slowest moving night. I mean, you are in an air sign energy moon, and which is the fastest moving night, and you are an earth sign, the slowest moving night. And so the speeds can like not mesh up, right? So be aware of that. But this is also a time where the Gemini energy can be like speed up, speed up, speed up. But it's going to be so important to slow it down. You have an advantage over others, especially over air sign energy that will have a tendency to go amok, or fire sign energy that the air will feed the fire of, and they can have a tendency of like burning themselves out. Here, that slow, steady energy is going to serve you really, really well, Taurus. Okay, this is also a time, again, of tremendous transformation. You're finding it difficult not to have everything worked through, but relying on what you have learned, but also relying on like letting yourself be free, like breaking out of restraints and constraints are going to be really important. Keeping a level head is also going to be important, okay? Because this is a time where we can be a little bit hot-headed, but we can also then go in the other direction and become cold-hearted, because we want everything to be super logical. So moving forward slowly, steadily, methodically, knowing that we're building something, but we're not building something that will fall apart in like 5 minutes and need to be rebuilt. We're building like a Roman road. It will last for centuries, you know? It brings us then to the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is also you. This is the environment that you are in. This is like the broth of the stew, right? So Queen energy is nurturing energy. It is like, let me nurture this so that it grows, right? King energy is like, let me conquer so that we expand. Queen energy is like, okay, well, now we have to deal with what we have expanded into, and we have to make this work. So what you're looking at here is how you are growing your prosperity, how you are embracing your success, and how you are moving forward in abundance. You're crowned with love, so coming to your heart and like kind of defaulting to your emotions and saying, what am I feeling right now is going to be really important. Not letting them rule the game, but saying, what am I feeling? Okay, why am I feeling this? Like, what is this energy? Let me look at it, like, and then come forward and embrace the reality of things and what I need to plant and how I need to move forward and what I'm going after. The Queen of Pentacles is taking root. It's looking at a bigger picture of what it is that you want. It's also embodying success. The Queen of Pentacles is very much the atmosphere or the energy of dress for success. It is that sense that I matter, how I present myself to myself matters, and I need to take care of me because I'm worth it. It's not for anybody else. You know, it's because I'm worth it, and I want to enjoy this body, this life, and this time here on this earthly plane. You're going to find that people seek out your opinion. People usually do, Taurus. Why? Because they see you as level-headed and nurturing of ideas. That's a talent that you have. You might not be the most exciting, okay? Earth sign energy doesn't tend to be, but it's steady, it's reliable, and it's powerful. Okay, you can be exciting. You could be like, oh, I just need a few drinks to like loosen up. Be mindful about that. Be mindful about any type of toxins within the body. Okay, I know that sounds like, okay, you know, can't I just have fun? But learning to have fun within your own energetic sphere is honoring yourself. So here with the Queen of Pentacles, it's embracing your prosperity, it's embracing your success, and it's nurturing how you want to move forward in your life. And as you do so, you're like, I'm embracing my joy. Like I radiate that. You do here, Taurus. You radiate your success. You radiate your power, but you also radiate this nurturing, this love, this compassion, this insight. Spirit talks to you through your dreams, so be very aware that that knowledge comes through that way. Now you have the King of Cups as your hopes and your fears, because you hope to be able to move forward in what you love. You love what you do. Okay, that is one of the things about a Taurian energy. It might take you a while to build what it is that you want, but once you get that dream, like kind of like laid out, oh my gosh, do you love it? Do you love it? And so here, there's a fear of expanding your kingdom, right? There is also a fear of having a kingdom that is too fleshy and others will attack it. So just be aware of that. A king is always thinking of how do I protect what I have built and how do I expand if I want to. A queen is always saying, how do I nurture this and how do I keep this going, you know? So they need each other. And here with the King of Cups, how do you expand your heart? How do you go after what it is that you love? How do you say, this is what I want, this is what I'm going after, and nothing will stop me? You know, type of deal, and let that emotion come forward, holding what is sacred to you as your guiding point. You know, this is a time where you can view the cups as a scrying bowl, the sense of looking into the waters, looking into the emotions and saying, what do I want? What do I need? How do I move forward? What do I love? What is most important to me? And knowing yourself and saying, okay, this is what's most important to me. And instead of saying, oh, that's lame, this is going to be a time with the Gemini energy. You need to say it. You need to say what's most important to you. And then you need to embrace it. Not saying, oh, this is lame, I should be like somebody else. No, you should be fully and openly and powerfully you, and do not apologize for it. There's only one person like you in this world. Embracing you is important. So embracing what you love, and also here, not being afraid to build love, to build, you know, a business or a hobby around what you love, to build a relationship around love, to let yourself love and say, this is what I'm building. This is the kingdom that I am expanding in. This is what I want for me. And also looking at somebody's heart. That's going to be really important. You're going to find during this time, kindness matters. You know, the emotions of it matter. Somebody comes forward in your world and they'll get your heart first. They'll get your emotions. They'll understand where you're coming from. They'll be able to puzzle it out. And you're like, oh, I feel seen. And that's going to be different because it's not objectified. It's seen. It's like, oh, wow, you get me. And that's going to be really cool. It moves you then to your Queen of Cups, nurturing the love, nurturing the connection, and nurturing the healing. You have a soulmate connection coming forward. Depending on where you are in your life and in your journey, depends on how this is going to manifest. It can manifest in finding your one true love. It can manifest in building that business that you want. It can manifest in having that family that you desire. It can manifest in being able to travel and having freedom and connecting with your joy. Whatever your joy is, you are connecting with it. But you are also going to find yourself saying what is sacredly important to you. And you need to bring it into words. You can journal it, but you'll need to say it out loud. It's like casting a spell, right? We need to say it. Because this is a supermoon in Gemini. It's about the words. It's about travel. It's about connection. And you're traveling into yourself, into the universe of your endless possibilities and opportunities. Embrace what you love. Nurture what you love. Do not sit there and be the nurturing drain for everybody else to just like leech off of. You're not a charging pack. You're just not. Be mindful about that. The Taurus people tend to use you as a charging pack. Oh, I feel drained. I'm going to go talk to Taurus. They'll make me feel so much better. Having clear boundaries and having a clear sense of what you want and what you're building is going to be really important for you. And saying, this is important. This is what I'm going to do. That's building you. That's gaining you what it is that you want. It's opening up doors. And that's a big deal. And you can also find that you'll feel that the building of the kingdom that you want and the nurturing of the kingdom that you want can be two separate things. And they can feel really quite different from each other. But you're going to find during this time, Taurus, opposites attract. That opposite energy attracts and it moves you forward. It moves you then to your Luna message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels. Ha, love that. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Oh, you have two here. So you have pleasure, assessing, blossoming, and abundance. It moves you then to go deeper into the moon's energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Oh, I love this. Very strong Leo energy here within the moon, which is funny because it's the sun. But in a full moon, the moon is reflecting the sun's light. Angels and spirit guides. Okay. So here we have, hold your vision. Confidence is your key to success, and don't let pride get in the way. Your hard work is paying off. The energy is gaining momentum. So embracing your pleasure and assessing it, saying, what makes me happy? Pleasure isn't just romantic, right? It is what brings me pleasure within this world. Kind of like, what foods do I like to eat? What do I like to do with my time? How do I like to spend my energy? What brings me joy? What fills my cup? Assessing it, looking at it from different angles, looking at you, looking at the world around you, looking at what you're building, what you're going after, and blossoming into yourself, knowing that you are constantly changing, you are constantly blossoming, you are constantly becoming. And that leads you to abundance. The fact that there is change, there is a flow of energy through you, and there is connection, it guides you forward. You'll be able to feel it kind of like in your fingertips, kind of like that chi moving, that energy moving. Hold your vision. Hold your vision of what it is that you want. Keep it in your mind's eye. That's going to be really important during this time, Taurus, especially since I really see Taurians as master, manifestors. Hold what it is that you want and then move forward in that beautiful, single-minded Taurian energy that says, I'm breaking down doors and I'm going after what you love. Oh my gosh, Taurus, you are ruled by Venus. You are ruled by Venus, okay? The heart comes forward and you have the king, the queen, and the child, right? So here, building what it is that you love, stepping into that child energy of like, I can do anything. It's a blank slate. I can move forward in any way possible. That is so important to you. Hold to that vision. Your heart is going to be at the center because you're ruled by Venus. So love is of the utmost importance to you. Confidence is your key to success. Be bold, but do not let pride get in the way. Do not let your ego take over, saying, I want people to see me this way, or I want to be just like this. Let yourself be you. People will respect it. People won't respect it. People will see you. People will deny you. It is okay. Let yourself be you because your hard work is paying off. You have put in so much time and so much effort. You are actually exhausted, okay? But knowing that it wasn't for nothing, knowing that your hard work means something and the energy is gaining momentum, that you're going from this place of being tired and drained and overwhelmed to this place of, I can do this, I can accomplish, I've got this, is going to move you forward and accelerate what it is that you want. It brings you then to your spirit energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. This is blessed. You are blessed. Let that blessing guide you forward. It moves you then to the chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. You have here, divine wisdom, which is the soul star chakra, located 6 inches above your crown. They look the same, don't they? But they're different. And you have the solar plexus chakra coming through. And this is self-mastery. So through divine wisdom, through being able to download and connect to that universal energy, and you have the universe as your strength here, your sense of self-mastery, your sense of connection moves you forward. You're going to say things like, the energy feels stuck here. You might go to somebody who's an energy healer or an acupuncturist who says, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Like what you're telling me, that's where that energy gets stuck. That's what we're going off of. So here, connecting with your energy and not saying, oh, I'm being so silly, but saying, no, this matters to me and I can feel it. That is important. That is important. Don't downgrade yourself. Like don't dismiss yourself because you're not falling into like mainstream ways of thinking of things, okay? Let yourself embrace and connect. It moves you then to your subconscious, not your subconscious, but your energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels. This is the 4 of Wands. Be mindful of people taking advantage of what you have committed yourself to, okay? You take your commitments very, very seriously, Taurus, okay? A Taurus being on your side is like one of the best things that you can have. But you have gotten into trouble in the past or maybe in the present for your loyalty, okay? People can corrupt loyalty. And this is going to be a time to say, what am I committed to? And you might be surprised at what comes forward. So what am I committed to in my life for myself as I move forward? I am my moon is in Taurus. I have a huge sense of responsibility is super important. So I don't believe in walking out on responsibilities, but I also don't believe in just sacrificing yourself to somebody else or for somebody else's greater good, unless that is something that's really important to you. If it's like, you know what, this person needs me, I'm here for them, and that's your choice, yes. But if you have a leech, this is going to be a time where you're looking at things and be like, you know what, you're taking advantage and we need to talk this out, okay? Or I need to pull back energetically and you need to figure this out, because they'll feel it energetically. They will feel that your energy isn't there for them to just leech off of, just drain and drain and drain. It moves you then to your chakra message, not chakra message, your spirit message, subconscious, and this is inspire. Your subconscious spirit message is being inspired, is looking at things differently, is embracing inspiration and insight and ideas. And it moves you then to your subconscious chakra message, which is listening, okay? With a Gemini full moon, we always think of Geminis as fantastic talkers. And this will be a time where you can be very talkative, but you can also say nothing. So politician energy going on, where we can talk and talk and talk and just fill space. But here, be mindful to listen. Be mindful to listen even when somebody is just talking and talking and talking. And you're like, they're not saying anything. But then when you step back and you listen to what they had been talking about, you're like, oh, that's what's really important to this person. Oh my gosh, like you'll be able to pick out the ego in things. So Spirit is saying, hey, don't let your ego take over, because you're going to be able to see the egos in others, which can be used to your advantage. You can be like, oh, well, this is what's important to that person. Okay, good to note. No, you could use it for manipulative power, but so be mindful of how you want to move forward. With great power comes great responsibility. It moves you then to the energy to be mindful of subconsciously. This is the lady, this is the Empress. Be mindful of being afraid to be fully creative. Be mindful of being afraid to cultivate what it is that you want for yourself. Again, there can be the sense of, I'm going to take the creative energy from you. You need to serve me. And Spirit is saying, why? Why do I need to be in service to anybody else but myself? It isn't like I need to take care of my family type of thing, or these are my responsibilities, right? There are bills to pay and mouths to feed. This is, I'm just being drained by everybody else, and I'm not creating what it is that I want. I also see this as like a boss that takes advantage and is overly controlling, okay? And just kind of uses your ideas, uses your energy, and doesn't give you any credit for it. So be mindful about that. It also moves you to your subconscious Luna message, which is beauty. And the supermoon, which is what this is. So this is going to be a beautiful supermoon. But beauty comes forward and you start to see beauty. I cannot tell you how many times I use these cards. I've been using these cards for quite some time before I saw that there was a face. Lips, nose, eyes, eyebrow, outline of the face right here. All crowned by the moon. So there's beauty in nature that can be easily overlooked. Emotions are running high. Do not forget to look at the beauty that is around you. That becomes commonplace, or it can be made up of common things. And we tend to think, oh no, everything has to be extraordinary now. If it's not extraordinary, it's ordinary and it's nothing. But making the ordinary beautiful, that's going to be a part of a calling of your heart. And that's one of the reasons why you're here on this earthly plane. And it moves you then to your subconscious tarot message. And it's the Six of Pentacles. It's nurturing balance. Things have been out of balance around wealth or what you value as much as money. Nurturing things, putting things back into balance, harmonizing things. Also knowing that you're going to get outside help. Outside energy is going to help you come into harmony with what you internally want, what you value as much as money, if not increasing your wealth and your prosperity. And that is going to be important here, Taurus. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. And I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic full moon. Happy Thanksgiving to anyone who celebrates. And if you're watching this video before then, all right, love you all. Bye.